Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome back to my channel again. My people have this saying that "Etu for ihe eji ama mma." That means that when we throw away the things we're supposed to use to beautify, beauty diminishes, and it leads us to what we'll be discussing about today: culture. Yes, I chose to talk about culture this period because it's Christmas season, right? And you know one thing with Easterners, everybody is going to the village. And somebody will ask, why do these people love going to the village? Let me say something here. A people's culture is their identity. And it is the culture they practice. It is the culture that revolves around them. It's the culture they are known with that validates who they really are. Now, I want to talk about some things here. Let's take a little stroll into sociology. In sociology, we have two major components, which are the social dynamics and the social statics. Social dynamics talks about those things that change as society evolves. For instance, ICT can be said to be a social dynamic because society has evolved from the traditional way of doing things, manually inputting things, manually serving people, manually working, and has upgraded to ICT and digital level, right? People now use computer to do a whole lot of things that used to be done manually. Another instance is what we grew up with many years back, like the woman is a nurturer, right? She's supposed to be in the house, taking care of the kids, making sure the home is clean, doing the domestics, while the man is out there looking for what to feed the family and sustain the family. But we know that society has evolved. More women are working. There's high rate of inflation. People, cost of goods, cost of services, cost of living generally has shot up. Now, more women are in the workplace doing work, juggling 9 to 5 jobs to augment the source of income for the family. And vice versa, more men are beginning to get included in the domestic affairs of the home, cleaning, taking care of the kids, cooking. These are things that have happened over time. It didn't used to be there before. I mean, way back when we see men doing domestics, it's like odd, especially in this part of Africa, right? But as the days go by, and presently, I mean, that's not a big deal. It's like we complement each other. You do this, I do, I compliment, you do the other one, I do it. It's no more, there are no gender sensitive roles again, right? Yeah. Now, I said in my last video that we should always bring our children home, especially for those of us that stay in the cities, because it brings them a sense of knowledge, a sense of awareness of who they really are. Now, there are things I want to talk about, especially the statics. We've talked about social dynamics, right? Now, let's move to the statics. Statics aspect of culture that validates it, that makes it unchanging, that makes it transferable from generation to generation. We have music, we have food, we have language, we have clothing, we have festivals, we have a whole lot of social statics. Now, during this festive period, we'll be having a lot of coronation. The people of Abriba or Hofia, they usually do this ceremony of Igbotomo. There will be a lot of masquerade festivals, there will be a lot of football matches, there will be a lot of festivities this period. And usually in those festivities, you see them playing out culture. You see symbols, you see cola, you see a lot of things. While I was growing up, I remember one of my aunties used to say that time that she was in a place and one of the men there called her to serve cola. And then she stood, when he gave the cola to her, she was like, no, she said it in our language, said, no, uncle, women do not serve cola. And the whole men seated there all began to clap and nod their head. They said, your mother trained you well. Now, if you don't take your children home, many a times they are not opportuned in the cities to attend traditional marriage, to know what symbolizes what. What does kola mean? When they bring yam, when they pay bride price, when they do this, in terms of For instance, I'm Igbo. In terms of Igbo cultures, there are a lot of different things they do. Their practices from place to place differ. Now, while you take them there, they're serving cola, you say this cola represents this. Sometimes they even count the cola to say, is it complete? You can tell them this is the significance of why they are counting it. This is how many it should be, and all that. So it is very essential that we take our children to familiarize with their root. See, westernization has done a lot of harm than good. We call it neo-colonialism or imperialism in politics or political science. We are still feeling the effect till today because it has brought a sense of detest for what we are. Now, the Christmas period or the festive period is an ample time to take them to where they belong, to revive that spirit of indigenous love. I mean, we say daily that Gen Z are doing this, they are doing the other one, they don't know this, they don't know. How would they know these things if they don't travel? Some people see their native food and call it inyama. I mean, we have little children that when you bring the same, mommy, I don't like it. Because they are not used to those things, they are not seeing it, they are not in a place where those things are cherished, where those things are loved. I mean, a lot is going on, and we cannot deny the fact that society is on a fast lane. People are very busy. I mean, that's the time you bring them home to fraternize with their umunna. We call it umunna, with their umunne in our place as Igbo people. And because there's this love for, who you truly are, you don't strive to love. Once you meet who you truly are, it just clicks. And that's why you see some people that have been estranged from their roots, when they reconnect, it's like it just clicks because I mean, it runs in the blood, right? Another thing is that it's a very good time for family reunions. I mean, we all know that society has gone fast, fast, fast. You might not see your uncles, you might not know your uncles, you might not know your aunties, you might not know your relatives, you might even meet them in a strange land and you don't know you are related by blood. And if possible, there are some benefits you're able to get, they have eluded you because you cannot identify. And how can you know if you don't meet at a communal place where you can see each other, where you can know each other, and you know that families do not live in isolation. Communalism is what Africa is known for, is what Nigerians, is what Igbos, is what Yorubas in their various regions are known for. So when we come home like this, we want to know, we want to see how do they fetch water, how do they slice the native leaves, how do they fry gari. Some people have not seen the way they fry gari. I mean, doing these things as little and as meager as they may seem goes a whole long, long, long way in making us part of our roots. So I just thought that because it's festive season, some people feel, what is it, not rice? We can as well eat rice in the city. No, it's not the same thing. And it's not even about the rice. It's about identifying with your source. It's about bringing up the love, bringing up the bond that binds people together. I hope this video has helped somebody. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.